The chance encounter. Samuel Tefft had fled his family's farm in the south to the safety of Portsmouth. At the same time, the Jenks family had arrived in town with nothing but the clothes on their backs after their famous iron forge in Pawtucket was burned by warriors. The Jenks family is one of grit, fire, and the very first sparks of American industry. While Samuel Tefft's family were pioneers of the land, the Jenks family were the pioneers of the machine. Elizabeth's father, Joseph Jenks Jr., was the man who literally put Pawtucket on the map. He arrived in the wilderness of the Blackstone River in 1671 and saw something no one else did: the power of the Pawtucket Falls. He built a sawmill, a gristmill, and, most importantly, an iron forge. While other settlers were farming, the Jenks family was making the axes, scythes, and cooking pots that every other family in the colony needed to survive. His daughter Elizabeth grew up surrounded by the sound of hammers hitting anvils. Most of her brothers followed in their father's footsteps, becoming master ironworkers. Elizabeth's world was set on fire. King Philip's War broke out, and the Jenks settlement at Pawtucket was on the front lines. In 1675, Native American warriors attacked the Jenks settlement. Elizabeth and her family had to flee for their lives, retreating to the safety of the fortified town of Portsmouth. Behind them, they saw the smoke rising as their home and the famous iron forge were burned to the ground. The year is 1676, and the air in Portsmouth is thick with the scent of salt spray and the heavy, lingering smoke of a mainland on fire. For Elizabeth Jenks, the world she knew, the rhythmic clack-clack of her father's sawmill and the roar of the Pawtucket Falls, has been reduced to ash. Her family has arrived on Aquidneck Island with little more than the iron tools they could carry, joining a sea of refugees seeking the safety of the island's shores. Portsmouth is crowded. Every barn and spare room is filled with families fleeing King Philip's War. It is here, near the center of town, that Elizabeth first sees Samuel Tefft. The Teffts are not refugees here. They are at home. Samuel was born in these fields, and while his family has expanded into the Narragansett country, they still move through Portsmouth with the confidence of founding settlers. As Elizabeth struggles with a heavy wooden bucket at the communal well, Samuel steps forward. He is a man of the earth, strong-handed and weathered, but his eyes carry a weight Elizabeth recognizes. His father, John Tefft, is failing in health, and the war has cast a dark shadow over the Tefft name. They sit on a stone wall overlooking the Sakonnet River, the very water that acts as a moat between the peaceful island and the chaos of the mainland. "My father says the forge can be rebuilt," Elizabeth